Hey, what's up, everybody? Michael here, and today we're going to be talking about PS5 Easy Host, which is a modern UMTX2 ESP32-S3 web utility host. Now, as you can see from this screenshot right here, this looks exactly like IdleSauce's page because that's what it's based off of. But this host is a little bit different than others because it has a really nice administration page that you can go to, and maybe you want to come in here and remove 2.2b when the new official version comes out. You can just come in here, delete it, upload a new payload, or even have multiple versions of ETA Hen on this same device. And this is exactly what I was referring to just a day ago when I said that I had a new purchase for a new video, and these boards are extremely cheap. So let's go ahead and dive into the rest of the description and learn a little bit more about this project. Okay, so it states, what is this? And it is a self-contained, no-fuss platform for PlayStation 5 firmwares 1 to 5.x, built on the UMTX2 project and optimized for ESP32-S3 boards that does have a 16 megabyte flash. They offer a clean two-stage interface, built-in file manager, so you can go to an administration page for hot swapping bins and ELF payloads. This one does not require an SD card, which I think that is a really nice advantage to it. It also uses gzip capable payload support, and that you can get this completely flashed without using Arduino or Python by just using this autoflash.executable, and that this is going to be compatible with all 16 megabyte ESP32-S3 boards using CP210X USB. Now, if you are wondering which board this was that I bought and how much I paid for it, let me go ahead and show you that. This is on AliExpress, and this is the exact model that I purchased. I did pay this same price right here, which was right around $6.52 US, but there was a small shipping, at least when I ordered it, and I think I wound up spending about $8 or $9 on the board. Now, if you look at this title here, what's going to be very important if you try to find another model is just make sure that it has this N16R8, because this is the only version that will hold all of these payloads. Another kind of question that will probably come up is that should you get one of these other ones that say that they are soldered or not? For you and for what most of us are going to be doing with this, you can just take the unsoldered version, which is just right here. It saves you a couple of bucks as well. Now, I did find these on my local Amazon store, but they wanted quite a bit more for it, so I just decided to wait for AliExpress to mail it to me. So back over in the project page here, it says for the flashing instructions is that you just plug your ESP32-S3 board into a USB port. Editing Michael here, I did want to let you know that after we ran through this one time, I did not have to do this on at least a Windows 11 machine. And then it states to download the latest release from the repo, and that double click the auto flash.executable and it flashes these 4 images to it. And at this point, we're ready to go ahead and jump over to the releases and get started with this. So what we're going to do is we're going to come right over here to assets, and we are going to download this zip file. Okay, and once extracted, you will have files that looks just like this. We're going to go ahead and just right click and run that auto flash.executable as an administrator. Okay, so mine has been running, and this is what it currently looks like, but it is still processing here. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward things until that finishes. There is now another writing screen down at the bottom. And then finally, we can see where it says hard resetting via the RTS pin. and it does state that it is now okay. Now, this obviously took more than about 20 seconds, which was shown here. I think mine ran for a little bit over 10 minutes, but just be patient and it will eventually succeed. And just in case you're wondering which USB port that I'm currently using, for some reason I've just always been putting it into this slot, but I do not believe that it matters whatsoever. Anyways, let's go ahead and let's plug this device directly into our PlayStation 5. Okay, so once you have that plugged into your PlayStation 5, let's go ahead and connect up to it. So we need to go to Settings here, and we need to go to where it says Network here, and then we're going to go down to Settings, and we're going to go to Set Up Internet Connection. Now, you should see something that says PS5 underscore EZ underscore host. Now, don't click on it just yet because before you do that, you will want to press the options button here and then go down to the Wi-Fi frequency band and change that to 2.4 gigahertz. This will not work if you set it to automatic or if you put it to 5 gigahertz right here. Again, just ensure it's set to 2.4 gigahertz. So once this is set to 2.4, let's go ahead and let's select it. And we are going to connect to the access point. And it will be failing on this because in this instance, there is not a connection to the internet. This is 100% offline. Okay, at this point, we can go ahead and we can go back and then back again. And let's go ahead and open up a web browser. Now, most of you might already have a web browser on your PS5. And if you don't, I'll leave a link to one in the description. So I'm going to go ahead and open up my web browser here. And the IP is going to be 10.1.1.1. So go ahead and add that in there and then press X. Then you are now running a completely offline version of the UMTX2 jailbreak. Now, there is an interesting option that you can do right here for L2, which is the redirects. Let's go ahead and press L2. And from here, if you wanted to access your administrator page, then you could do so by just adding in the 10.1.1.1/admin and then select an OK as shown here. And there is that view just in case you wanted to get a quick look. Okay, let's go ahead and press circle to go back. And this time we're going to take the option here to jailbreak. So I'm going to go ahead and press X on that. And as you can see, it doesn't take very long before the ELF loader has been booted. And then we have a bunch of local payloads. Now, what I'm going to show you in just a moment is that we can change these. So we can see we have ETA hen, we've got case stuff, web server, FTP server. So in this instance, let's just go ahead and get booted up and started with ETA hen 2.2b completely offline. And there we go. Okay, so let's jump over to the PC and take a look at how we might update this ourselves. Okay, so on your Windows machine, you will need to go ahead and connect to the Wi-Fi. Right here is mine, PS5 Easy Host. I'm going to hit connect and then give this just a second or two and it should look just like this. Okay, and once this has been connected over Wi-Fi, you can go to 10.1.1.1/admin and you will get this brand new Easy Host administration page. Now, how this completely works is that all of these different ELFs and payloads, these are all maintained inside of this file called payloadmap.js. So if we come over here and download it, and so once that file is opened, you will see that all of the payloads included are just listed right here. So what this means is that maybe a brand new version of ETA hen 2.3 just came out and you want to leave this one on here, but you also want to add the new version as well. Well, you could just come into this simple JSON and select the JSON and then just paste it. And then right here, you could name this 2.3, which is not out at this time. And we'll just name that one 2.3 as well, and 2.3 here. And then save this file. And then we could select Browse and then upload it. And so now back over on our PlayStation 5, we can go to WebKit only. And so there it is. We've got our ETAN 2.3 ready to go. So when that comes out, we would just need to upload that file to the EasyHost admin. Anyways, this is a great little all-in-one package, and I am pleasantly surprised with playing with this so far. So I would highly recommend you check this out, especially if you're on one of those PS5s that can take advantage of this UMTX2 jailbreak, which is those on versions 1 to 5.x. Anyways, thank you so very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Michael, out!